dreams come true. And I wonder if you know what it means, what it means. And I wonder if you know.
Alright, fellas.
What to do?
What are we at? Chrysler?
We are currently in the Charlotte Airport, which is the 7th busiest airport in the world, supposedly. Just trying to get a game plan in place of how we're going to attack the trip, you know? So we're kind of going day by day, get a big ticket item, potentially, but just getting something on the board that we'll be able to execute on later. Also enjoying wonderful scenery. We just watched a guy break his glass at the Wicked Weed airport bar. That's so far, I guess, been the peak of the trip. No travel issues so far. We'll check back in probably in like 5 minutes or so when we get bored and when we fill out this board a little bit more. But that's an update for right now. Supplies, but it's like.
All right, people, checking in again with Lee after our 5-hour layover. Finally about to go take off. Lee, what do you got?
Ready to get some sleep. Need it.
We have to sleep the whole flight because when we get there it'll be like 9 a.m. in London, which is our next connecting flight. So long road ahead of us. Chrysler, anything to say?
What up? Just hanging out, trying to book a hotel. That's about it.
Business moves for Chrysler always. So I will check up with y'all once we arrive in London.
What it means, and I wonder if you know what it means.
Down London after the 8-hour flight.
2 hours of sleep, still grinding.
3 hours, 2 hours, 0 hours. Hopping on the plane. Off to the next destination.
How many people live in Europe?
Update for y'all. We are in the Berlin airport subway. Is that how you say
Airport,
it?
yeah.
And we're about to take the trolley train deal subway thing to our hotel. We're all pretty tired from the long travel. It was hard to stay awake at the end, and I'm pretty tired still. Lee, you got anything?
I'm also very tired. I'm ready to go to sleep.
You would say that.
Yeah, you're supposed to be the party animal. So I think that what we're gonna do is we're going to just go back to the hotel, finally take a shower, because it's been 24 hours since we've gotten a shower or brushed our teeth, and I think just get a dinner.
Get dinner.
Find somewhere to eat close to the hotel, yeah.
Find somewhere to eat close to the hotel, and then hit the hay. Go hard at it tomorrow. So check back in tomorrow. Alright, Chrysler, checking in.
Would it hear us?
Yeah, it just isn't as high quality.
Oh, I didn't know it had a mic. What's up?
Yeah.
We're right next to a church.
We're at
Really big one.
What is this?
I don't know the name.
Berlin Cathedral?
It's not the Reichstag building.
Berlin Cathedral of some sort. Very beautiful. Very, very beautiful, as you can see.
Very artsy.
So,
Berlin Cathedral.
Exploring the city right now with the fellas, making our way around,
Is it just
becoming one with the culture.
Yeah.
People, Chaz, where we at?
We're at the Brandenburg Gate, still trying to figure out what this thing is. There's a lot of murals on the inside of it. If you look over my right shoulder, you'll see the Goddess of Victory. Get that nice zoom. 24 karat gold. Do you see it?
Oh,
Yeah,
hold on.
All the way down there.
Like right there.
Stuff, just trying to get cultured. Got the 4 horsemen up there. Shout out Revelations. That's about it.
Ready for takeoff. Ready. All right, fellas. We have somehow wandered into a house EDM bar here in Berlin.
We're deep in Berlin.
We got the fellas here.
Deep in the Berlin club
And
scene.
we made some new buddies from Turkey.
Hello, I'm from Turkey.
Our fellas. Enjoying the time. All right, people, we are back at the crib. We got back a little later than I would have liked because I wanted to work in the morning. But, you know, that's part of it. You know, I'm not going to ruin my vacation, everybody else's vacation, just because I have this desire to work. But, yeah, it was a fun night. Met some cool people from around the world. Had a great time. Yeah, got back pretty late. Just took a shower. Colin's upstairs. I think he's in the sauna or something at this hotel. And yeah, so I think I'm about to just hit the hay. Maybe try and get up, work a little bit. I might hit the sauna in the morning just to try and get some sort of sweat and workout in. But yeah, definitely tired, definitely ready to hit the hay. So I think I'm gonna do that, and I'll check back in with y'all tomorrow. Alright, people, so we are now at Lovely Garden. We're about to go into this art museum, see some art, be history buffs, look at an Egyptian museum of what they did. As you can see, there's a lot of cool background stuff going on.
A lot of wild stuff happening.
We're gonna go hit up in here, see what we can find.
Yeah.
Big art guy. Alright, people, so we just got done looking at the east side wall, so it's like the longest remaining part of the wall that is left, and they basically went over it. A bunch of really cool art, as you probably saw. So yeah, really cool, a lot of history. I think we're about to take the tram back to the hotel and rest up, maybe get showered before dinner. And yeah, I think we're going to this ice bar tonight, so that'll be pretty dope. And yeah, try and get some work in before we go do that. And I'll finish back up with y'all in a little bit. I said I love this picture of Lee.
But I like the aesthetic of like having a cool library.
Well, yeah, like one day I want to have a library like when I grow up.
Yeah, like most of mine's just like travel related, so like it's just kind of something to remind me of travel.
Yeah.
Or like, I don't know, if I think something's cool. I don't think that's a really tangible way to describe things, but
No, I mean, I know.
everyone has their own definition of cool.
No, I can't slide.
Warm yourself up, Lee.
Look at this ancient legionary, this great soldier. One of us.
What do you think? Tell us his
Poke you on
story.
the head.
What is his story, Lee?
They modeled the helmet after a rhinoceros. So you see, whenever they could charge, they could just bow down and run. And it was like a built-in, what's the word? Not knife.
Spear?
No, it's on the end of your gun. I don't know, like bayonet. Yeah, it's like a built-in bayonet. They just put it on your helmet. It looks cool, but also it's kind of like you can stab people like a narwhal. Obviously, this guy was a high rank. I'm looking at least 3 medals here. Very interesting tie. Learning a little bit. The facial structure is good. The beard, no chin right here, so it doesn't get in the way when he's trying to eat or drink or anything, but also...
What's going on here, Lee?
I don't know. Looks like the Tour de France.
Josh, guy, what we got going on here, brother?
Hanging, man.
What's going on?
There's some people being silly, straight up. In a good way.
This has gone on for like 5 whole minutes.
More than that, brother. That's since we walked up. Got the JBL on them. It's like...
we were walking, and I said, I hear house music.
And we followed.
And we followed the sound.
Like a beacon in the night, a North Star.
And, and that is what we found. We found a random rave on the river going on.
Rave on the river.
And so we stopped by for a minute and hung out.
Good time.
Yeah.
It was a good opening, last day in Berlin. Just enjoying what the culture has to give us at every step of the way. I think it's, at the end of the day is all you can ask for.
Yeah, we had a fantastic dinner. Then we went to the ice bar.
Got a little icy, a little accosted by some locals.
And then we found the river rave party.
River by the rave.
And
that's really the only way that you could tie up an ending to...
it's the last loose end we needed to
great
tie
night.
up on the night.
Yeah, exactly. What to do?
All right,
What's up?
time to leave Berlin. We're headed out. I give it a good grade. I had a good time in Berlin.
I thought it was sweet. A lot of cool history, a lot of cool buildings. A lot of freedom, you know?
Very open cigarette and alcohol
People are
laws.
just kind of smoking and drinking wherever they want. That's definitely cool. Has a vibe like New Orleans or like Gainesville.
Yeah,
college
but nicer,
campus,
but
like way
nicer.
nicer. I guess people don't take too much advantage of it. We did. I mean, what? It's like 6 a.m. right now. We've seen a couple zombies already this morning coming back from Brigade, and
A couple of them yelling, making noise.
yeah, just making noises. And
Just
stuff.
not leaving.
Cool.
Yeah.
Overall, really good vibes. Good time.
Yeah,
Happy
I give
with
it like a 7.7. I don't know what the scale is, but I give it a 7.7.
Yeah. I give it an 8. Is this out of 10?
I guess. I don't
Probably
know.
give it a 7.
I'm
All
not
right.
gonna say what it's out of.
Yeah, big
Give
ups
it an
though.
8.
Berlin, it was fun.
Peace. I'd split I don't know you're videoing. What's up? Oh, I'd split a big bottle of this with you, my brother. This is awesome.
What's going on, Josh?
Brushing my teeth.
All right,
Hello.
we're at the train station. It is, I don't have my watch on, but it's like 10, 15-ish
We're getting
p.m.
Train's coming in like 15, 20 minutes. We're sleeping on that thing. Should be interesting. It's gonna be 4 dudes in a small room. It's been hot all day. Really hot. It's
We walked
not
around a lot of steps in, a lot of sweat. So it'll be a little hot, but we're gonna try and get some sleep. It's an overnight train from Krakow to Prague, and then we'll be doing Prague for 3 days, and then Vienna, Budapest. But yeah, so that kind of wraps up first half of the trip.
Takeaways from Krakow.
I like Krakow. It has a nice little vibe. I think I gave Berlin a 7.7. I'm gonna give Krakow like an 8.3, 8.2.
Yeah. I'm gonna be completely honest. I'd never heard of Krakow before we booked this trip, and super cool, super cool. I like Berlin a lot because like the history aspects, like
Yeah.
Cold War, center Germany, and everything.
Yeah.
But this was definitely like a cuter city. I don't know. It's a lot prettier.
The architecture is beautiful here, and they have like this cool little like old town square that we stayed on.
Definitely a much older city.
Yeah.
Like, there's a castle there from like the Baroque, like medieval era.
Yeah,
It's
super
pretty cool.
old. So, yeah, I mean, I like Krakow. I'd probably put it above Berlin personally. Both have been fun, so I'm not really complaining. I've loved the trip so far. But yeah, I think we're gonna sign off on this first half of the video. We're gonna split the trip up into 2. So
Good first leg.
great first leg. Hoping we can sleep a little bit, and
It'll probably be a couple hours, but
yeah, maybe get at least 2 hours of sleep and get ready to get after it on the second half of the trip.
Yeah.
So
to the Czech Republic.
off we go.